This is a two-player map. I'll get into that a little bit more later. KawaiiRice spawning as the yellow Terran in the 1 o'clock position. So they will be in horizontal positions here on Sakura's Plateau. We do have the backdoor rocks as a map feature that will allow both players to actually do an early push here. I have seen somebody do an early marine tank push into the backdoor rocks, catching a fast expanding Terran, me, off guard. So a little bit about this map is that you cannot spawn in vertical positions. So that means KawaiiRice knows that his opponent is not at the 5 o'clock position, and AlexCMoi understands that his opponent is not at the 7 o'clock position, so the scout should be horizontal and then down from that horizontal scouting path.
Yeah, this game is very different from the last two games between these two players when it was a close rush distance. Think about Metalopolis we were just in. It was like the closest spawning position for ground, and right before that it was Lost Temple. And what's interesting is those were 4-player maps. And now this is a 2-player map, and it has an extremely long rush distance, like a walking distance. So get ready for a macro game, and we'll just have to see what these players have in store for us, what treats, what strategies they have, what new ideas. Because I really feel like in these macro games is really when you can kind of strut your stuff as a strategist. It's when you can show the fullness of your build order, because a build order is not just build. You can do an all-in rush like they do in the GSL, but having a beginning, middle, and end plan requires a lot of thought and a lot of tech transition. So we'll just see what. I'm looking forward to this game, and I'm sure I'm going to enjoy whatever these players have to present to us.
And we already see a deviation from KawaiiRice. KawaiiRice no gas at the moment, and AlexCMoi really going for that standard 13 gas as well as producing marines from that first barracks. So yeah, this is going to be really interesting. KawaiiRice looking maybe to go for that fast expansion, but he needs to be really wary of those backdoor rocks as they can get taken down very quickly with tanks, marauders, and marines when that ball gets big enough. So, and AlexCMoi has already scouted that there was no gas here from KawaiiRice, so KawaiiRice not expecting such an early scout from AlexCMoi, and AlexCMoi needs to really respond here. There's the fast expansion from KawaiiRice.
Yeah, KawaiiRice definitely playing to the map, I think. On a normal, like in Metalopolis last game, if KawaiiRice did this, he would have been probably dead in the first 10 minutes, or like 5 to 7 minutes. But KawaiiRice definitely knows what map he's on, and he's going to take full advantage of it. And meanwhile, these two SCVs are going to kind of shake hands, try and kill each other. But to no avail, both of them do get away alive.
Yes, and a little bit more to say about this map. This is a double high ground map where your main is on a double high ground, and then your natural expansion is on a middle high ground, where you still will have the high ground advantage to your opponent. And so KawaiiRice is really taking advantage of that map feature and putting down a bunker at the high ground of his natural expansion. I mean, I don't really say that much other than Sakura's Plateau, as no other map has a high ground natural expansion.
That's right. Steps of War may be an exception, but it's not like a big. Steps of War has very close rush distance, so like the bunker is definitely necessary on a map like that if you take a fast expansion.
Oh right, Steps of War is another double high ground map. All right, so KawaiiRice going for a triple barracks. Does have one tech lab out. Is he researching anything? Nothing really at the moment. Does just finally now getting the gas to upgrade a stim if he wanted to get it, which I think is the best upgrade out of that tech lab for those infantry units. AlexCMoi continuing to run around the map with this SCV to scout, and we do have the natural expansion finished for KawaiiRice, so he's going to get that economic advantage quite early. AlexCMoi deciding just to get a tank, maybe hopefully siege mode. Yes, siege mode is being researched at the moment. It does have one idle SCV here. There it goes to build something. Where is it going?
I want to proffer to you an idea that if AlexCMoi does not expand soon and does not make something happen to slow down the production facilities of KawaiiRice, he will find himself at a big advantage. And I think that's why we're seeing him push out. He does not have an expansion up yet. And if KawaiiRice is able to get this expansion up with, basically for free without enduring any kind of aggression, then I think that KawaiiRice will definitely pull ahead. So it's really up to AlexCMoi. It's in his turf. It's up to him right now to make something happen. The ball's in his court.
Yes, this is exactly what I was thinking from AlexCMoi. Oh my gosh, he's going to make a barracks to use to spot for his siege tanks. Siege mode is just about to finish. Great timing attack here from AlexCMoi. There's not going to be any siege tanks or siege mode for KawaiiRice for 2 minutes because It takes 2 minutes for that upgrade to get up, and the siege mode is done. And the siege tank just needs to move up a little bit more, and that siege tank, that barracks is going to be able to spot for that siege tank, and he's not going to have to waste any scans. Oh my gosh, this is a great play from AlexCMoi.
Brilliant play. I've never seen this happen before. Oh, it looks like he's going to get a little bit of some preemptive shots with a scan on those bunkers. SCVs are coming up now to try and repair, but be careful SCVs, because there is a splash damage from the tanks.
KawaiiRice is in a lot of trouble here, but if he decides to pull all SCVs and use his Marine Marauders to try to engage this, he might be able to hold it off, but I don't think he can, as those siege tanks will get the first couple shots off and really weaken those Marine Marauders with no medevac support and no stim. Stim is actually just finishing, so KawaiiRice is going to have to bait AlexCMoi up into his natural expansion and then just pounce on him if he decides to move up. But he's just actually continuing to repair this, as the SCVs are actually not taking the siege splash, and now we do have AlexCMoi target firing those SCVs, and those SCVs did go down.
Yeah, the first bunker for KawaiiRice taken down, and KawaiiRice is able to salvage 100 minerals from the next bunker. Alex needs to do something with his barracks, because I thought it was burning, but I guess it isn't. He's gonna. His barracks is still alive, amazingly. I think it was just being repaired.
AlexCMoi doing a great job.
Oh my God, there's just oh yeah, I mean, AlexCMoi's tanks are just siege on the low ground, and KawaiiRice losing too many units. Alex now coming in, rushing with 1,000,000 Marines.
AlexCMoi is looking, AlexCMoi looking very strong right here. He's got 3 tanks, a ton of Marines up in the natural expansion of KawaiiRice. KawaiiRice is going to be losing this natural expansion over to command, and I think AlexCMoi, if he realizes that there are no units out for KawaiiRice, he just needs to push up here. And there's the wow from KawaiiRice. He didn't expect that.
There's the wow from KawaiiRice.
KawaiiRice. Yeah.
We love you. We need you to. Oh.
Yeah, just a great.
Wow, that amazing. That was amazing.
Yes, great play there from AlexCMoi.
Finish.
Realizing that if he did not push that fast expansion, he would be behind in the mid game, and really doing what he needed to do was get that fast